It's big dog season, and you can't stay still because you want it. Talk that talk, George. You still scraping your plate because you hungry. Talk that talk.
What's up, everybody? Today is Wednesday, June 24th. The year is 2026. It's summertime. I'm sitting outside on a beautiful June evening. I was going to let Grayson and Ginger be in the video, but they were just causing so much of a commotion. I just said, you know what? Let me put the asses up because this is not working. So they're staring at me from across the sunroom. Add to them. This video's kind of blurry, ain't it? That made it worse. What's going on? Why is it so? Let's see if I can clean it up. I don't think I can clean it up, y'all. Why is it so blurry? Let me see. Let me take my shirt out. Hold on a second. Let's see if that works. There we go. When your mama used to tell me, little kid, let me get that. Get that damn shit off your face. Your face is dry. Mama, what you doing? All right, so a few weeks ago, maybe a week ago, a woman in Los Angeles, California, was celebrating the Knicks winning the basketball NBA final championship game. And she was just screaming out and so happy. She was screaming out in joy about the Knicks winning. And in this process, her neighbors became alarmed, like, oh, why is she screaming so loud? Something's going on here. And her neighbors called the police, or one of her neighbors, or two of her neighbors. I think it was two of the neighbors. Called the police, and the police decided to come out and do a wellness check to see what was going on. Why was this lady screaming so loud in this apartment? Unfortunately, I'm gonna try to take this video because I did several videos about this before. She willingly opened her door to the police. The police knocked at the door, then they stood to the side of the peephole, so when you look out, you can't see anybody. They purposely did this. I've seen this done several times. Why they do this ignorant shit is beyond me. I don't know. Why she opened the door? Y'all, if somebody knocks at my door and when I look out and I don't see your motherfucking ass, you think I'm just gonna run around and then unlock the door and look out and see who's out there? Because somebody no, I'm going back to bed. Okay, who the fuck is knocking at my door? They knocked at the door and said LAPD or Los Angeles Police Department or something. They yelled. They stood to the left and right of the door. She opened up the door. She peeked out. She saw the police and she had her dog, and the dog started barking. Rightfully so. Danger. He said, who the fuck is this? He's barking at him. They warned her to take the dog back inside the house because, put the dog away. And this woman not knowing what's going on, she's got her little doggy out there. She knows her dog isn't going to do any harm. She closed the door back, and I really wish she just locked that door and went on about her business. That's what I would have fucking did. First time, I would have never opened up that motherfucking door. Why y'all feel so? I get to. No, seriously, why do y'all feel so that if the police come knocking at your door, you have to open up your fucking door and let them bastards in? Tear the bitch down if you want to come. Listen, I'm not opening my door for no police. Say what you want to say to me through that door. Y'all got guns and weapons, and you have been used it to kill people and dogs, which is what I'm getting to in this video. The dog, so she closes the door. Let's go back to what happened here, because this just gets me livid, because I'm just like, what the fuck is going on in America right here? But it's been going on for a long time in America. But she opened the door. The dog barked. She closed the door back. They told her to put the dog away. She said, she came back out and said, my dog isn't bothered me. He's a sweet dog. He's not going to do nothing. The dog came out running, barking at one of the officers. This officer grabbed his gun and shot the dog dead. Now, I'm going to say this again, and I want y'all to listen closely to me. Do not open your motherfucking door for the police. Talk to them through the motherfucking door. I don't give a fuck what reason why they coming over there. I don't care if it's a Jehovah's Witness on the door. Bitch, what do you want? I don't want no watchtower in the way. Get the fuck up out of here. You got to talk to them. Don't open your door to them fucking police. Why do y'all feel like you have to open the door and deal with these motherfuckers? How many people have to be shot and killed? How many dogs have to be shot and killed? How many men, women, and children have to be shot and killed because y'all open up the door for the fucking police? Why? Unless you called the police and you're prepared for them to come over there and harass your ass and get on your fucking nerves, why the fuck are y'all opening y'all door to them? Go to the window and say, what the fuck do you want, officer? Everything's fine inside here. Thank you for checking on me. I'm not opening my door for no damn police. Y'all tear that bitch down. Shit, I don't give a fuck. Y'all gonna fix it any damn way. I'm not open. Of course, now we get the different story if it's a SWAT team outside your house, and you wondering, well, what they got a SWAT team out here for? And you might want to go on out there and see what the fuck they talking about. They about to come in there any damn way. But then you never know, you might be feeling kind of, fuck them, let them come on in here. Shit, I'm watching my favorite movie. But there's got to be some way for y'all to deal with the police. Don't y'all believe in Ring cameras? I got Ring cameras all over this fucking house. Cameras every damn where. I just buy them and screw them to the walls, y'all. I ain't got to go to no damn door. I can look at my Ring right here from where I'm at and see who at my door. What do you want? I talk to the phone. What do you want? I'm not into this whole officer friendly opening up the door bullshit and getting shot dead bull crap. Nah. Y'all gonna learn to let them police stay outside your home. There was a young man who was in the Air Force Academy. Y'all might remember the story in Alabama. They said that he was watching a movie or something in his house, and somebody heard some noise, some yelling and screaming. They called the police. He peeked out the window. He didn't see nobody. The officer again playing games, his bullshit, knocked at the door and then stepped to the left of the door. Well, I don't know why they trained him in that manner. What is that all about? That's the dumbest shit I've ever seen in my entire life. If you're that afraid to go up there and knock on the door, you might want to stand down at the foot of the door and just yell, "Hey! Are you okay, ma'am? Are you okay in there? A woman in apartment 4B. Can you hear me? How are you? Is everything okay?" That might make better sense. If I'm not afraid to go, I'm going to knock on the door, but I'm going to stand to the right because I'm scared somebody might do something to me. This isn't making sense to me. Where are all these drones at and robots? Send them up there to knock on that damn door. Why am I knocking on the door? Y'all don't want me to be the police officer because I'm telling you, I ain't knocking on nobody's damn door or ringing no doorbells. What am I going up there for? What happened? Y'all heard some weird noises and you want me to go figure out what the fuck is going on over there? Send that drone over there. But knock it, ring that doorbell. That robot will climb up them stairs and go up there and ring that doorbell first. Let's see, because something might be going on in there. Why am I running into I want to stay safe too. My life is important. Yeah, I'll be the type of police officer y'all wouldn't like me because I'd be sitting down my patrol car on the speaker. Open the door. Can you hear me? Wave and say, wave 2 times if everything's okay. Okay, she waved 2 times. Let's get the fuck up out of here. Okay, thank you, ma'am. Have a nice day. I'm going about my damn business. We're going back to the coffee shop where it's safe and they got fresh donuts. Now, y'all do not open your door for these police officers. And I know some of y'all listening to my video right now is about to, in the next hour, going to open up your door to the fucking police. Why? You didn't call them over there. You don't know why they're there. You don't know what reason they came to your door. They're not your friends. They're not family. They're strangers who don't know you from a can of fucking paint. Why are you open up your door and so welcoming? Didn't y'all parents raise y'all not to open the door to strangers? Well, the same principle applies to an officer sitting out there in a police uniform. He's still a stranger. He don't know you. He don't know what your intentions are. You don't know what his intentions are. I think if that woman had known them officers were going to shoot her dog dead, she would probably not have opened up that fucking door. Last I checked, they had a thing where they were sending her money. They were sending her money. One of them GoFundMe's or something like that. You all, the last I checked, she had raised over $200,000. It might be more than that because it was a few days ago when I looked. And several attorneys have reached out to help her. I think the city of Los Angeles is probably going to end up settling with this woman for the loss of her dog, a 2-year-old dog. There was no reason for the officer to shoot that dog. They don't have mace. You had to use deadly force on a fucking a dog that was just barking at you. I'm not afraid of dogs. I've had dogs come up to me barking. I mean, it's funny because I walk this neighborhood very rarely because, I am not one of them neighborhood walkers. But one night I was leaving here, going someplace, and I saw a dog running down the street, and I said, this dog is somebody's pet. I waved the dog down. He came up to me, he barked a couple of times. I actually brought the dog into my house and put him in one of these little sunroom until I could I dialed the number on the caller just to see where it was, and the friend was one of my neighbors. She came and got her dog. I wasn't afraid. I'm not afraid of dogs, though. If you're afraid of a fucking dog, maybe you shouldn't be on the police force. Does that make sense? If you scared of a fucking barking dog, and this happens a lot, that these damn people grab their dogs and shoot. I saw a video last week. Some guy went into somebody's backyard. He saw the dogs, unlocked the gate, and he went in there and shot the dog any damn way. Why? Why are you going in there? You see the dogs minding their damn business. Why are you back? And this has happened a lot over the past. This is something that happens frequently. A dog come barking, you shoot the dog dead. I guess it's better than shooting a human dead. Like they shot that Air Force guy, and he came to the door. I don't know if I finished telling that story. He came in Alabama. He came to his door, and he had his gun in his hand, and he was asking what was going on, and they shot that nigga dead. Why are you all so comfortable with opening the door for the police? I don't get that. Y'all can explain that to me, because I'm not about to open my damn door. Have I had the police knock on my door? Have I opened the door? Hell no. And I've been like that since, forever. Unless I called them over here. Now, if I called you, then I'm expecting you to come, and then I'll open up the door. But if you just randomly show up at my door, knocking on the door, talking about some police department, well, okay, what do you, I'm going to use my Ring camera from the safety of my bedroom, where I wish I was at right now. I was on my way upstairs to go to bed late. I was going to do this video early, but I came out with them dogs. They were just running around. I couldn't calm them down. I even gave them treats, and I said, okay, this isn't going to work. Because as y'all know, I'm still over here with this brace on my leg, and I wanted to get comfortable. But anyway, I'm tired. I had physical therapy today. We moving along with physical therapy. We finally started to make some progress. Well, we're beginning the most tedious part of this journey, which is bending my knee, getting my knee back to working. And that is some complex work. This is not easy. And it's very uncomfortable. I wouldn't say painful, but I would just say it was uncomfortable. Very uncomfortable. But it has got to be done. That was all I could do. I was working with the trainer. And nothing else I could do but just do what needs to be. I mean, he put me on a bike. So some type of bike where you're pedaling your hands up top and your feet at the bottom, and we kind of going back and forth. That shit was complicated. It was not easy. I was exhausted. I should have came home and took me a nap right afterwards. But I decided, well, let me come over here and entertain my audience and make some money with my video. All these bugs on me. What is going on out here? All these little bugs and gnats flying around out here. I don't know why. But yeah, they shot that woman's dog dead for no reason, y'all. Because the dog was barking. First they claimed the dog was biting. Here's the part that was so weird to me about that. That man shot that dog. Could have shot neighbors below. Could have shot the other officer. Could have shot an innocent bystander. If you're that motherfucking afraid of a goddamn dog, you don't need to be on the police force. Go take your scary ass down. You need to be working at Walmart in the bakery section. You don't even need to be delivering Amazon packages, because clearly you're gonna come across some dogs, and you are afraid of dogs. If you have a fear of a dog, I don't have any fear of any dog. Not since I was a little kid. We be running from dogs, and dogs would chase us all over the place. We little kids, though. I'm not afraid of no damn dog. But again, like I said, I'm the type of officer, I'm not going to be the one come knocking on your door. What's going on over there? I'm not going to be knocking on that damn door. I'm going to be sitting in my car on that loudspeaker. I'm going to send the neighbors over there that called. Didn't you just call 911 talking about you heard something? Go over there and knock on that door. I'm out here now and see what the fuck going on over there. It's just you so fucking worried about what's going on in her apartment. Go knock on the door. Go ahead. I'm watching. Wait till you safely make it back over here and you know ain't nothing going on. So you calling the police. I heard it. No, it's go see what the fuck is going on over there. Wouldn't that make the most sense though? Maybe I'm just a different type of person, but I know my neighbor. When I hear some noise though, I'm at least gonna go over there and say, "Well, girl, is everything okay?" Oh, the Knicks won. Oh, okay. I didn't know what was going on. Okay, well, congratulations, Nick. We're going back to bed and give me some sleep. I thought Tyrone was over there killing your ass for a second there, but I guess he had work like he's supposed to be. But I don't know. Maybe it's just me, y'all. But I do think y'all need to think before y'all open y'all door to these daily police officers. I'm being very serious now, because I know too many incidents. I remember years ago, my sister opened the door to the police. I don't know why she felt the need to open the door to the police. And they were looking for somebody who was on. They were looking for I forget who they were looking for. They had a warrant for his arrest for probation violation. I want to say they were looking for one of my sister's kids, and my sister said we wasn't there, and the officer just came on the house anyway, walking through the house looking. She was like, "What are you doing?" And I remember I came over there right after she called me and said, "This officer won't leave this house," and then the officer left by the time I got there, and I said, "Well, Abby, answer this question for me, sweetheart. When that officer was banging on this door, why did you open the door and let him in? You let him in. You opened the door. Why? In that house that she lived in, there was a window there she could talk to. There's a peephole. Why not just talk to the police through there? Why not ask questions and talk to the police through why let them in? Why open the door? Open the door and let him in. Oh, yeah, yeah, baby. Somebody's knocking at the door. Somebody's ringing my bell. Somebody's knocking at the door. Some of you are ringing the bell. Do me a favor. Do me a favor. Don't let him in. Yeah, I'm sure some of y'all old folks know that damn song. That's an old one. Yeah, y'all need to stop letting folks into your door. I don't care if it's a fucking Jehovah's Witness. I don't care if it's a police officer. Unless it's somebody sitting there with a big old bag of cupcakes and donuts, I might be tempted. Oh shit, this woman got cupcakes. I don't really there with cupcakes. So I've been opening the door and he got my ass. My greedy ass going after the cupcakes. I got some cupcakes. She's standing out there with them cupcakes. I'm looking at the camera. I'm like, just leave them on the front porch. I'll come get them later. If you're not expecting a visitor, don't open your door to strangers. Don't open your door to the police. Common sense got to start kicking in at some point. That woman could have talked to them police officers through that door and let them notice everything was fine and there was no issue. I found a window, a balcony to go out on. But to open that door and let her dog out, greeting them damn ignorant ass police officers, y'all give me a break. But anyway, she did I say GoFundMe, whatever it is. She set up something they made donuts. She had over $200,000. So maybe she can go buy her a house with a glass door so she can look out the door and the police come knocking. Y'all get some Ring cameras or they got so many damn cameras you can put on your damn door. You can hide them in places. And you can see who's knocking at your door. Why do you have to feel the need to greet these people? You can talk through the microphone. If you want to live, y'all better start thinking about shit. Them people are not your friends knocking on that damn door. A wellness check, yeah, they doing the wellness check. They looking to make sure you don't have a post when they leave there. Y'all gonna learn the hard way. Anyway, I'm tired, but now somebody said they're coming over here. I'm like, who is coming over here? I'm going to stop by. Okay, I'm tired. But anyway, I'm gonna have my brother bring me upstairs. I'm gonna have to go up here and lay down for a second. I'm tired. I can't do this no more. I've been up all day. I got up at 7 o'clock this morning. Took my ass shower, got dressed with the physical therapy. I was there for an hour and a half. We were there for a long time working on this damn knee. And I realized this is gonna take some work. And he gave me some homework to do. I'm gonna go over and do my homework. I'm trying to get back to normal. I'm trying to get the fuck out of here. I want to take a vacation this summer. And good news, I did get my new trash can delivered from DeKalb County. It took a whole year for them to deliver that damn Herbie. A year. I called him. I kept calling like, where's this trash can at? And finally I got it delivered. That's a brand new trash can. Now now the other one cracked. Now I need to replace it. Anyway, but yeah, you can order extra trash cans. You live in a house. For those of you who don't, I was eating some potato chips here. Excuse me. But anyway, you can order an extra. If you have a Herbie Kirby like we do over here in DeKalb County, and you have too much trash, and you find your trash can is overflowing, you can order an additional trash can. You can have 2 of them. You're gonna pay for it, and they'll bring it out to you. I don't know why it took them a damn year to get me the extra trash can I paid for, but I guess when I ordered it, they were back ordered. But I finally got it. That was just weird. But yeah, get your extra Herbie trash can if you need it, because it's so much cheaper. Especially, I've had a lot of trash since I've had a lot of people living in this house. For some reason, we generate a lot of trash over here. Amazingly, today we had all the bedrooms are filled here at the Hampton Inn. That's right, every room is full tonight. I got company in town. Every bed is set. Got a body in there sleeping in it. Everyone had and we ain't made a dime yet over here at the Hampton Inn. I'm like, okay, who working this front desk? Okay, are these motherfuckers paying me before you give me a room key? And then I realized something. I'm the person working the front desk. I'm fucked up. Wait a minute, I gave them a room key. I didn't get payment. I thought they used the app. What app? I said, okay, they didn't pay. No, them niggas didn't pay. Okay, so I don't have an app for payment for my checking into the Hampton Inn. And I think I'm going to have to start getting cash up front before you have cash, sir, tonight, because we don't take credit cards anymore. We don't have an app. Cash. You need to go to the ATM, go in that kitchen, there's an ATM right in there, stick your credit card in there, and get some cash and bring it back to me. I'll wait here at the checkout desk. I'm in my kitchen at the counter, waiting to get this money. Yeah, we ain't made no money over here at the Hampton Inn. All the beds are full. Something ain't right here. Pool ain't finished. I thought by now I was going to be renting out my pool every night, making $1,000 a night on this damn pool over here. Ooh, well, this is Trump economy. I was going to be making $100 a night over here on this pool over here. I need to rent this damn. I needed to finish this pool because they done messed up my plan over here. I thought this summer I was going to be making some money renting this pool out. I thought I was going to rent it out every night. Just going to rent out the pool and get the basement. You can have birthday parties, no music outside. You can play music all inside the house. I can show y'all can dance. All y'all want in that basement down there. But I got neighbors out there by that pool. Could you get it? No dancing and shaking your ass out here by this pool. But the pool ain't finished. They're still working on it. They say, we ran out of towel. I said, okay, y'all ran out of towel. You know what enough towel. Anyway, that's what's happening over here at the Hampton household. But I'm going to go up here and I want to make a vodka and cranberry. I ain't got no vodka. Ain't no vodka in there. I can't drive. I'm going to do a video about I tried to drive Saturday to go take care of something. I took this brakes off and got in that car with my nephew. Ooh, Lord, I was driving. That was a journey right there, y'all. Damn. I don't know what the fuck I was thinking. I won't be making that mistake no time soon. I got behind the wheel of that car and took off, and boy, oh boy. It was almost a disaster, y'all. It was. I'll talk about that later. Give me something to talk about later on. Anyway, today it is Wednesday. It is June 24th. It's a beautiful day. It's nice out today. It's not hot, not too cold. It's cool. I think it's about 70-something degrees or something. Today, my phone about to die. Let me go inside this house. I'll speak to y'all later. Today, the weather was, right now, it says it's 80 degrees, but it feels a lot cooler than 80 degrees. Anyway, I'm about to go in here. I'm about to go upstairs and later I gotta pee too. Ooh, Lord. I was drinking some water. Today is Wednesday, June 24th, year 2026, and I promise to do more videos, y'all. I'm feeling a lot better now. I'm back getting back to normal. Just a little bit. I'm working on it. I've been so damn busy over here. Busy doing nothing, watching TV. All right, I'm out of here, y'all, and I'll speak to y'all later. I'm out. I'm going to go back up here and watch some more TV.